This is your buddy Alert Wolf here to give you an anime review. And this one is going to be Dragon Ball Z Super, Episode 1. I'm trying to see if there is a. Episode 1, and that's going to be the World Prize, the World Peace Prize. Who's getting 100 million Zenny? All right. And that one was released on the 5th. And basically, all right, sorry folks. It's been a while since I've done an anime review. I'm going to start reviewing DBZ, or DBS. There you go. Got to get the acronyms right. And okay, I've seen Battle of the Gods. I have not seen the new movie yet. So if you're gonna talk about F, don't comment me on F. I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes out in theaters in the U.S. if I haven't missed it already. So don't, I'm purposely not trying to see that movie, although it pretty much, it's hard not to get spoilers on that film. However, this show is going to be interesting. So Super takes place in that gap between after Majin Buu is defeated and before the last episode of Z, right? This is this magical gap that that the new stuff is taking place. What's weird is people aren't sure, at least, and I'm not sure if they're going to negate Battle of the Gods enough. I mean, originally they're supposed to be canon, so I don't know. However, it could just be an alternate telling of the events that lead to F. I mean, or to F, to Battle of the Gods, because if you look in the intro, we get Goku going through his supers. And at the very end, you kind of see him almost go pink-haired Super Saiyan God, like regular Super Saiyan God. So we'll see. I'm really happy that this has come out so fast. I didn't expect it to be out. I mean, I heard Super was coming soon, but it's one of those things, like, I didn't think it would be, like, I didn't believe it could be done so quick. All right, having said all this and the hype and the buzz about this show, I'm super excited. But this isn't about the whole show. This is about the first episode. And here's the thing. If you fell in love with Dragon Ball first, then Dragon Ball Z, you're going to love this episode a lot more than if you fell in love with Z, then Dragon Ball. And I think a lot of people in the US, due to Toonami and whatnot, fell in love with Z first, then Dragon Ball. It's how we got it. I mean, Funimation literally translated Dragon Ball Z first, and in the middle of that, then Dragon Ball was translated. So like I said, it really is how you fell in love with it. Now, me personally, I fell in love with Z first. Having said that, that means I prefer a little more of the action to the comedy. That's really the difference between the two styles of show was. This episode was, now, and let me put this out there, I have not read the manga, so I am not going to give you, and I'm probably not going to review the manga. I generally don't review too many mangas, but I did not read the manga, so I am not going to give you the comparison between the manga. If you want the comparison between the manga, there are other channels that will do that for you. I am going to give it to you as a fan of the anime and the anime series and judge it on that merit, just to let you know. So, having said that, back to the story. This one was funny, but no action, right? So, not to give too much away, but the synopsis is, you have Goku taking odd jobs, trying to farm the land to make money. You have basically a quick recap of everything that happened before. Um, Beerus is and Wheeze are awake, doing their thing, and he's at some planet where basically he ends up destroying half the planet because of the food. Um, you know, and that's the most action we get out of Beerus. We also get from Goku that he needs to earn money and his family doesn't have it, and he's not allowed to train with King Kai unless he earns money. Works for a year and a half according to Chi Chi, and you have Goten going, hey, does that make her the strongest in the universe? A couple of jokes there. Gohan, is moving into his new big place with his wife Videl. Now, if this is out of order, that's okay. I'm just giving you the different stories that are happening. He's moving in with Videl, because they've just gotten married. There's a big conference at Mr. Satan's house, and he's telling people, how he saved the world again. And Majin Buu walked out, and he was like, "Oh, he's my disciple." And they're like, "Oh, even aliens training you." He tries to calm down Buu. At the same time, the boys, Trunks and Goten, decide that they're going to give Videl a present. That Goten wants to give Videl a present. So it's, you have some funny stuff of them flying around in front of regular people, trying to find something nice. They think of jewelry, then they think of perfume. And while they're in the perfume store, an old man said, they're talking about maybe lotions and stuff for the face. An old man says that all of this is hogwash. The hot springs in his town make you feel younger. And so they go bottle some of that water, But they look at the water, and there's animated like people's teeth falling in, and then it's white, and they're like, this is dirty. They fly further out and find a clear stream, which is just regular water. There's a fun scene of them battling the snake and not going too all out because they'd hurt people, and an adorable moment where they give it to Videl, and Videl realizes this is regular water, but they're little kids, and they're so happy to give it to her that she puts it on and smiles and is truly grateful for their gift. Which is what you do with kids. I mean, kids give you the weirdest things, but you know what? It came from the heart, so you got to do that. You don't want to burst a little kid's bubble. So then, the episode's kind of gets closer to the ending there. Mr. Satan decides to give Goku some of the money. Goku, not knowing math, he's trying to refuse the money. There's a couple of comedy scenes there. And basically, Goten convinces him to take it and just to give it to Mom. Because then Mom will let you train. And he's like, oh, yeah. And, Mr. Satan's like, plus Vegeta wouldn't take it, and he's already one of the richest people on the planet. So Goku is set, and his family's set for life. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. There's some funny stuff. Master Roshi makes an appearance, and one thing is the Kais are wondering why their planet's disappearing, which is where the slight confusion lies, right? Is this really what's going on? Because in Battle of the Gods, obviously, they knew it was Beerus right away. So, we'll see how that plays out. That's stupid. But, so what did I, oh, and by the way, we have a couple of characters that were talked about, but since they haven't appeared in the episode, I'm not going to get into the fat version of Beerus and the girl version of Whis. I'm not going to get into those characters until they officially appear in the anime. Right now, I'm just going to give you the judgment on this episode. This episode, I'm not going to say it was a good episode. It was fun. I'm going to say it's fun. But it's you know what it is? You haven't watched Dragon Ball forever, you know what I mean? And you forget how they like to tell stories. And you forget the Dragon Ball style of stories is like a snowball slowly rolling down a hill until it's massive, right? And we got spoiled by the movies because movies happen right away and there's no filler. Not that I'm calling this filler, but it's just it was funny, but it's just that original snowball just starting to roll down the hill. This is not like an anime that's super action packed right off the bat. There's some anticipation. But it's the same with all of these styles of anime and manga. So, was it a great episode? No. Was it a very good episode? No. Was it a good episode? No. So I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5. I'm gonna say it was better than okay, but it wasn't a good. It was fun, and that's what I'm gonna give it. And I know if you guys are, in the comments below, you could tell me, you could disagree. But even though I'm giving this a 2.5, like a very okay almost, because I think that it was fun, I am still super stoked for the next episode, which seems to be Vegeta going out with his family. And I know that episode's going to be funny too. But that's okay, because this is how Dragon Ball starts. And this is always how they start. They start slow and ramp big. And I'm fine with that. I am still super stoked for the next episode and for the series. So I think that's it. So again, because 2.5, they really haven't revealed much of the story yet. We're just getting going. So I don't think I have much else to say except to say, if you guys are waiting for me to do other shows, I know the first week of shows has already happened, so I'm going to check them out. I'm going to pick maybe 1 or 2 more, and I'm going to start reviewing. And I have other things they're going to be coming in the near future. I'm going to get into that later. But for right now, click it up if you like it. Comment if you must, and please subscribe if you can. And this is your boy Alert Wolf signing off.